Nippycast.
Hi, my name is Mutoda.
Hi, my name is Mutoda.
I'm here to tell you
I'm here to tell you
to subscribe to
to subscribe to
Nippycast
Nippycast
podcast on YouTube.
on YouTube.
Sharp, sharp.
Subscribe.
Thank you. She's the voice of the part that says
Nippycast.
she's over here. She's there. She's trying to swim. So this is an introspection mode to say, well, we are on the 4th year now. We've been running. So, but I'm just saying it's Makatambani outdoors at Manin in Tando. They've got a beautiful view and beautiful places. I'll show you. I'll take some shots and I'll show you the whole place. I'm sure some of you know this place. So now the reason why we started this podcast because I realized I sit with people every time. So the reason why this exists is because we want to share what we talk about when you are not there. Or sometimes you will be there in future, maybe, I don't know.
Why are you sacrificing with basis?
I'm gonna kill this one. My erectile is not dysfunctional.
Let's use our president, for example.
Are you over 10,000 kilometers away from South Africa?
Conspiracy theorists. I can open the door for you to join the Illuminati.
Good evening, everyone.
Nippycast.
Hola, Eta, who's it? DJ Nipro here, Nippycast podcast, the special edition, one-man show. I was sitting the other day introspecting about this podcast. We started this podcast 2021, around this time of the year, March, April. So there isn't a specific date. You know why? It was very spontaneous. I've realized that, let me give a brief history of this podcast, right? Obviously now we've got almost like 700 people following us or subscribing, and a lot of other people who probably don't subscribe but who listen or watch wherever it is, right? What I've realized, the reason why we started this, I think there was only like 50 people that already started this. So at least we've multiplied by 10 over the past. 2021 is what, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025 now. So we're 4 years old this month, literally this month, between March and April. So the reason why there's no specific date for this birthday of this one. It's similar to how Easter always keeps changing dates. They realize there's no specific date. Yeah, I'm sitting in the side, I know. They realize that this Easter doesn't have a specific. Okay, let's leave that politics out. But the reason why it doesn't have a date is because I would record this and go edit, then broadcast. So editing happens anytime. So for example, recently we have been doing it at Vembe FM for the past year, even though the contract is finished last month, which we'll be recording from anywhere from now on, wherever we are, we'll tell you wherever. So now, but it will be like 3 weeks ahead on air, but here on YouTube, it will be 4 weeks or 2 to 3, 4 weeks behind. So I'll always be episodes ahead on YouTube, but on air I'll be there. So that's the discrepancy. So that's why I'm saying there's no specific date. So because now the trigger, but I remember it was March, April 2021. We were right in the middle of the COVID nonsense, So now, well, today I have the person who does the my daughter. She's the voice of the part that says
Nippycast.
she's over here. She's there. She's trying to swim. They're not gonna swim. This is too cold. It's too cold. I'm sitting here at Makatambani Outdoor Center, Manini. It's a Sunday of an Easter Sunday. Just got back from church. Went to the mall, ran some errands, went to the house, changed clothes, and came down here. Today there's a gig there over there, and a lot of other people. I'll also play there later on by sunset. Obviously, by the time you watch this song will be done. The gig will be done. So, but I'm just saying it's Makatambani outdoors at Manin in Tando. They've got a beautiful view and beautiful places. I'll show you. I'll take some shots and we'll show you the whole place. I'm sure some of you know this place. It's in Tando Manini, in Venda. Yeah, those who think Venda is like some village with the way there's nothing like this. Hey, misinformed, been ignorant just like the Americans. So now the reason why we started this podcast, because I realized I sit with people every time. We sit, we talk, especially like maybe at functions or at gatherings, at parks, at pubs, events, everything. I mean, remember, I've been in the social space or in the entertainment space for the past, how many years is it now? 26 years now? Since 1999, that's when I played my first set as a DJ, right here in Venda. And obviously I've played all over the country, wherever, right? Wherever, almost all the towns, radio stations, almost all radio stations, whatever, right? Worked with all those people. So I realized every time these people are informative when we're talking to them. Do you get what I'm saying? So now I realize, no, we are wasting so much knowledge here in the streets without sharing it with the people out there. So that's the reason why we started this podcast. By the way, some people think we're making a lot of money from this. This podcast is probably negative 500,000 right about now. There's no money there. Yeah, well, hopefully one day we'll make some money. But you can subscribe, and then as we go, we'll tell you what to do. At least if I've got 1,000 people there, we can start monetizing this thing, you know. And if you would like to sponsor, you can sponsor us. The past year has been sponsored by Member FM, which has been great. Obviously, you've seen that all those things. So, I mean, currently we're on episode 106 at least. So that's over the past 4 years. So we don't release episodes almost every time, but when we can, we do. But at least we should be consistent, because once you stop, people stop watching and listening. So in the social media space now, it's very competitive. There's a creator everywhere. There's an influencer everywhere. One person just trends and starts something, and then they have a podcast. So without the basis of podcasting. So for us, it was to share knowledge with everyone else. So most of the time when I'm working in the streets, this is our track, if it's working. When I hear someone saying what I was watching or listening, and I asked them a specific question to say, what were you listening to? What was I talking about? What was the topic? They were like, no, I like how you dissected the fact that the fish doesn't necessarily have a 3-second memory as contrary to popular belief. I'm like, okay, you were listening. Yeah, at least you know we're talking about the damn fish. You know? So that's how I can track this. And I've heard people who are saying it's informative. So we would like to continue giving you free knowledge so that we get rid of ignorance. So this is just free education. This will probably just help you somehow. Because what I hate nowadays, there's a whole lot of fake news. Ignorance, like there's a whole lot of fake news nowadays. So we're here to actually draw a line to say, hey, this is fake, this is real. But not like in that manner. We are just here to transfer knowledge that is probably not even known out there. So that's the reason why the podcast started. I sit with a lot of people, all my friends that I've sat with, wherever, are intellectual people. I mean, friends, you know. Even some people are strangers. Like last night, I met some lady at a funeral. After the funeral, obviously, we spoke, and she's so smart, very smart. Yes, those are people that I will bring here, and then we talk to them, and then we ask them questions that you probably were thinking, but you will never have an opportunity to say to that person, because I don't know if you will ever meet them in your life. But the odds that I'm going to make you meet people that will be knowledgeable and that will add value to you somewhere, somehow. Or, well, sometimes it might be entertaining. If it's an artist, obviously. Like, we've got person I think is just testing, testing the microphones or the sound. This is the headliner tonight. So those are you see guys like this I can sit down with, obviously, when we're sitting sometimes at home or whatever in the studio. We would be talking about a whole lot of things. So there are a lot of interesting people that I would bring here, obviously, as before and going forward. So the reason why this exists is because we want to share what we talk about when you are not there. Or sometimes you will be there in future, maybe, I don't know. So this is an introspection mode to say, well, we are on the 4th year now, we've been running. So thank you for subscribing and thank you for supporting this. And those who love it, we have more to come. We're gonna do another year again. So we're gonna be 5 next year. Today it's 4 years, right? 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, we are 4 years old. But I see, since all these years, I've seen million podcasts mushrooming from everywhere. some dying slow deaths. Yeah, but this one is not even designed for that. So, to talk about the gossip and whatnot. Well, sometimes obviously the gossip comes into the picture, but it's not all the time that we focus on that. We are about the intellectuality of humankind. That's Nippycast podcast for you. Ngauraro, this is Makwatambani Outdoors. Easter Sunday. My name is DJ Nipro on Nippycast podcast. Ngauraro, Jovichu.
Nippycast.
Hi, my name is Mutoda.
Hi, my name is Mutoda.
I'm here to tell you
I'm here to tell you
to subscribe to
Nippycast podcast
on YouTube.
Sharp.
Thank you.
Why are you sacrificing with bases?
I'm gonna kill this one.
My erectile is not dysfunctional.
Let's use our president, for example.
Are you over 10,000 kilometers away from South Africa?
Conspiracy theorists. I can open the door for you to join the Illuminati.
Good evening, everyone.
Nippycast.